yo. What up? What up? Realest one, realest one. Support the platform, hit the like. It helps the algorithms, huh? All right, so people are still going back and forth about who won this battle, right? And this is where the culture gets petty. This is where it makes you want to say this culture ain't shit. Because it's like this. It don't matter what another person's opinion is of who they thought won the battle. There's no reason to get out of pocket and try to argue with somebody. That right there, that's a part of the culture. It's called debate. But when the disrespect comes in, see, now we talking about something different. You know what I'm saying? When you start talking about people, race, and getting personal, like, listen, man. Like, for instance, I had Hustle winning first time watching the battle. But mind you, I wasn't really into it the way I should have been. So I said, listen, I gotta watch it again. I gotta take that back until I watch it again. When I was watching, I felt like I noticed more reaction just listening to what Hustle was saying, right? Somebody tried to tell me that there wasn't no crowd or something like that. To homie, whoever you are, what I was saying was, first off, there were people there. It might wasn't no huge event. There were people there, right? But what I was saying was the reactions that were noticeable, I felt like they were more for Hustle. So I guess a part of me leaned towards that. And I'm a VIXEN fan. So also I was trying not to be biased, you know what I'm saying? Mixed with me not watching and paying attention to the bars the way I really should have, I'm gonna take my ballot off. I'm gonna take my vote out of the ballot back, right? And I'm gonna watch it again. But more importantly, we talking about some other stuff. VIXEN is getting criticism for her ethnicity and her race, right? And she's addressing this stuff. And I'm gonna read some of these things out. One of the things she said was, make sure that when coming at me, you remember who I represented in a battle. Remember I marched in my city for hours. Remember I laid on a concrete ground with my hands behind my back, screaming, crying, can't breathe. Come on now, y'all. Future opponents, I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm black and white. We know this already, but please make sure your angles on you being blacker than me hit, please. The fact that part of the culture is speaking on my daddy smashing my mama and making me is hilarious. Wow, y'all bugged out. Don't worry about how I identify. Worry about that's just the quote of the bar that Hustle had said. Okay. Bro, this is crazy. I pray to Jesus sandals. No one thinks I was spoon fed. And what's even more ignorant is, what if I tell my struggle story? Will that make me more black? Man, it's wild. And Nunu saw this. She decided to give her 2 cents. It's really ignorant for people to speak on your life, assume you were spoon fed, had all these privileges and a struggle free life when they don't know your story. Annoying as, honestly. For once, I completely agree with Nunu. Completely agree. Let's go back to this real quick. The fact that part of the culture is speaking on my, what that got to do with it? So this is what's going on here, right? To the Hustle fans, because that's clearly where this is coming from. Obviously, you're non-Vixen. Okay, that's cool. But if you're for Hustle, you still making yourself look crazy. Because if you are really that confident in your girl getting the W, why are you trying to cut deep with Vixen? Everybody knows what she is. She said it time and time again. There's been little jokes made about it, but she's been accepted and she one of the hottest things out. So you might as well leave that alone. Like, that's not even going to do anything. It just go to show you how ignorant people can really be when it comes to other people having an opinion in this battle rap thing. That's why I always say, is this really a culture, fam? When you talking about culture, you talking about respect, honor, and certain lines that are to not be crossed. And that gets mixed up because this is battle rap at the same time, right? Listen to the things some of these battle rappers say. They cut deep, they get personal. So surely the fans are going to do that and take that route when they're going back and forth about who won and who lost, right? But that's a damn shame, man. That's a damn shame. This girl shouldn't have to be criticized for that. We already knew what was up with VIXEN. She been in the game how long now? For a long time. I think she's a vet now. She been in this game longer than some people even know about, fam. You know what I mean? Whether who you thought won or lost, especially if you a Hustle fan and you feel like she won, you out of pocket, you bugged out. What does that have to do with who won or lost the battle? Wow. Leave your own comments. Leave your own comments, opinions, perspectives. You know, like this ain't no culture, man. You can't tell me that that's not going a little bit too far. It's corny. Everybody knows what the girl is. She done spoke on her mother and her father before, and she been in this game a long time, you know? And she wanted to, I guess that's what happened when you wanted the hottest things out. But like I say, to y'all that are criticizing this girl for that, out of all things, you couldn't find nothing else, right? And I am a VIXEN fan. But I'm just saying, like, even if it was somebody else, the girl is in the culture. We know that for the most part, battle rap is predominantly black, right? But VIXEN has been accepted. Champion of the year, everything. It's a little too late for that. And it's not gonna stop anything. So if you really are a Hustle fan and you feel like she won, if that's your argument of why you think Hustle won because VIXEN really doesn't have a struggle story, you bugged out. You bugged out. Anyway, realist man, I'm gone.